It's so scripted. Everything's so scripted. You know, a lot of lines that you see up there are clearly rehearsed, right? I mean, they've been practiced 100 times over and over and over. He did an amazing job. She's amazing and she's Jewish. He's doing amazing in California. So we have an amazing ground game out here. We built an amazing building here. It's like, I mean, I really have an amazing family. He's an amazing guy and he's an amazing guy. He's an amazing guy. I mean, he's an amazing guy. He's an amazing person. You know, my father's really doing amazing. I mean, he's doing amazing. I think we're going to do amazing. He's truly an amazing guy. He's an amazing guy. He'll do an amazing job. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. He is doing absolutely amazing. He's an amazing business guy. He's an amazing man. You know, he'd be an amazing president. And he was an amazing father. I mean, he's an amazing guy. I think the man would do an absolutely amazing job. He's an amazing guy. He's doing amazingly well. He's an amazing guy. He's absolutely an amazing guy. He's an amazing parent. He's an amazing dad. And my father's an amazing guy. That's what makes the guy amazing. He's an amazing guy. But, you know, my father's an amazing guy. My father is an amazing guy. He's an amazing guy. My father is an amazing guy. He's been amazing. He's amazing. Sure, he's brash and he's tough, but that's what makes him amazing. We're doing amazing and he's going to do incredible. He's an amazing, warm guy. He's a funny guy. He's an incredibly loyal guy. I mean, he's an amazingly warm guy. He's just doing fantastic. He's fantastic. And my father's going to do such an unbelievable job. He's just an incredible guy. He's doing an absolutely incredible job. He's an incredibly conservative man. He's an incredible guy. I mean, he's doing an awesome job. I think he'll actually do a great job. He'll do such a great job at that. I think he would do a phenomenal job for this country. He's doing phenomenally well. He's phenomenal. Well, first of all, he's an amazing guy. I mean, everything he has ever done in his life, he's succeeded at. He is a true American patriot. My father's an amazing patriot. He's a patriot. He's a patriot. And my father's an all-American guy, and, you know, he's a patriot.
Oh boy, your dad's a different kind of guy.
He's an amazing guy. He's an absolutely amazing guy.
Well, you're a good and loyal son.
And I'm proud of him. You know, I'm proud of him. I was incredibly proud of him. I'm incredibly proud of him. But I'm proud of him, and I'm proud of him. I'm so proud of what he's built, and I'm just proud of what he's accomplished thus far. I could not be more proud of him. He's doing awesome, and I'm so proud of him as a son. I am definitely a proud son. I couldn't be more proud of the man. I just couldn't be more proud. You know, I'm just proud of how well he's doing. I think he's incredibly proud of how well he's doing. He takes a lot of pride in himself. I'm proud of what he's accomplished. I mean, I'm really, really proud of what he's accomplished. No, it's a building that, you know, we're incredibly proud of. You know, he should be very proud of the company he built. You know, we couldn't be more proud of our father. We're a different type of company. He's got an amazing company. He's got a great business. We find the best properties in the world. He's a man who loves his business. He's built an unbelievable company. He builds the best. We're doing great as a company, and we're building great properties all over the world. We've got a great company. I build hotels. I build buildings. Yeah, we like the hotel industry. It's treated us very well. We're building the best hotels all around the world. My father's built one of the great companies of the world. He's an incredible businessman. We're building the greatest hotels. We're building the greatest golf properties. There'd be no better infrastructure president than he'd be. He's an amazing, amazing builder. He would be the greatest infrastructure president. We have an amazing business. We're building hotels all over the world. We're doing, you know, phenomenally well. You know, we're opening hotels everywhere in the best residential buildings and everything. How many times a day do you pass by a Trump building that he built? We built a 64-story building right in the heart of Las Vegas. We're opening up 7 hotels effectively in the next 18 months all over the world. We're doing great things. We're doing the coolest projects around the world. We're doing great hotels on every continent. We're building the greatest golf courses, biggest buildings. I mean, we're doing great as a family. And this is a guy who's built an empire of amazing hotels and golf courses, real estate buildings, and everything else. He'd be an amazing, amazing builder for this country, or quite frankly, a rebuilder of this country. My father's built an empire of thousands of companies and thousands of jobs all over the place. He's built the tallest buildings in the world. We're opening up hotels all over the world. We're building the best golf courses, the best residential buildings. Here we have a business. We're doing tremendously well. We're opening up hotels, best hotels all over the world, the best residential buildings all over the world, golf courses, etc. He's really doing great. We're going to have a great day tomorrow, and I think we're going to have a great day next Tuesday, and I think it was a great night for my father. My father's a great man. He's been the greatest father in the world. He's just a great man, and I think he'll do great. He's the greatest. He is the absolute greatest. He's got a great life. He is just a funny guy. He is an incredibly funny guy. He's incredibly funny, but he's also incredibly pragmatic. Well, he's an amazingly funny guy. I mean, he's a guy who is incredibly personal. He's got a great gut, and he's got a great feeling. He's a very pragmatic guy. He's a no-nonsense, no BS type guy, and he loves family. He was an incredible father. He's an incredible negotiator. He's this special person. I know the man that he is. There would be no better man in the world to do it. I mean, there'd just be no better man in the world. There's no one better. He's doing so well. He's an unbelievable man. He's really doing unbelievably well. He's a practical guy. People love him. He's the greatest man in the entire world. I love him to death. That's why I do this. And it's one of the things I actually admire most about him. I love my father to death. He's an incredible guy. I love him to death. 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 I love the man to death. And my father's really, there's tremendous energy around him. There's tremendous passion. You see the passion when at these rallies, you see the passion across the board. So much energy behind him right now. He's passionate about it. I think passion's a good thing. He's very passionate about himself. I call him the Energizer Bunny. I mean, he does not stop. happen. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So knock on wood, knock on wood. My father knocked it out of the park tonight. He's just been knocking it out of the park. We employ hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, and that employs tens and tens of thousands of people. This is politics at its ugliest. I mean, this is really politics at its ugliest. This is really politics at its worst. Politics is ugly. Politics, you know, was ugly. Politics it's a tough business. This is actually the worst part of politics. It's really horrible stuff. It's really horrible stuff. I mean, that's the sad thing about politics. You know, my father's self-funding his campaign. He self-funded his whole campaign. He's self-funding his own campaign. He is self-funding his campaign. He's self-funding his own campaign. He's self-funding his campaign. He's not, you know, you have to punch back. I think you have to punch back. Well, he does punch back really hard. He can punch back real hard. He's willing to punch back. An amazing poll in Michigan, and he's #1 in every poll. He's double-digit polls to everybody. He's doing the best in the national polls. He's winning in every single one of the polls. Listen, you look at these polls. There's polls that are, you know, a sample size of 200. He's in first place across the country in just about every poll. I would say actually in every poll. He's 25% above everybody else who's running next to him, but you know, nationwide. I mean, you see the numbers. The numbers don't lie. The polls show he's going to win it. My father's the toughest guy I know. He's incredibly quick. He's incredibly practical. He likes to keep things simple. He likes to get things done. He can cut through red tape. Well, he is a confident guy. There's no one who'd rather grab a cheeseburger and have just a comfortable bed than him. He's going to work this campaign harder than anybody else. He's also my best friend. My father's my best friend. He's my idol. He's my boss. We work side to side. He's really my best friend in the world. You know, one of my best friends. The relationship we have is incredible. Ivanka's my best friend in the world. Don's my best friend in the world. I mean, we're really best friends. We do everything together. We're best friends. Ivanka's one of my best friends in the world, as is Don, and he's my best friend. He's my mentor. He's my best friend, and you know, my father's my best friend. He's, you know, my best friend in the world. He's my best friend in the world. He's my best friend in the world. Listen, at the end of the day, he fills up stadiums with 30, 40,000 people, and you see 30,000 people, you see 40,000 people. I mean, there's 30,000 people, there's 40,000 people. He had 35,000 people. He picks incredible people. I think he would have the greatest cabinet in the history of cabinets. I think he'll actually build a cabinet that will be comprised of the best people in the world. He picks unbelievable people. I mean, his whole cabinet would be the best. They'd be the brightest. They would be the doers. They'd be the practical people. He picks amazing people, and they really run very hard for him. And I think he'll choose, you know, the best running mate in the world. When he speaks as a person. I mean, he really speaks as a person. You know, everything he's ever done in life, he wins at. I've never seen the man fail at anything in his life. But the guy has been a total success his whole life. You know, I think he's going to roll through this. I mean, I really, really feel positive. He's who he is. He's a very genuine guy. He's an incredibly smart guy. I think he's an anti-waste. I know the man better than anybody in the world. He cuts through nonsense and red tape. Some of his SNLs were some of the best rated SNLs of all time. There was no one more supportive of the man than me. He's out there. He's absolutely out to win this thing. And so I think he's going to win it. I think he's going to win the nomination. I think he's going to go all the way. It was one of his greatest moments. I mean, I really mean that. It was actually one of his greatest moments of that first debate. It was really fantastic. I mean, he turned it into something really special. Megyn Kelly. Yeah, of course. So that's what makes Trump so special. That makes him the guy that he is. Look at his positions on so many things. Look at his position on so many things. He's a workaholic. My father, there isn't a mean bone in his body. He doesn't have a bad bone in his body. I'm saying the man is a man of absolute action. That's the man he is, and I've seen him. He does not lose. He is a man that does not lose. He does not lose. You know, everything he's ever touched has turned to gold. Everything he's ever touched turns to gold, and everything he touches turns to gold. You know, everything he's ever touched has turned to gold. I mean, everything the man ever touched. The Apprentice, right? It all turned to gold. I mean, everything he touches, and I've said this to you before, really turns to gold.
He's a guy like them. He's an American, and he's a patriot.
Have you ever?
You know, he's a great guy. I mean, he really understands the American people. He really is just a good American guy.
He's on Twitter.